Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
And start with the Tigers and the Twins. We're no fooling around here. We get it going. Wentz on the road here against Jose De Leon, the veteran. Hasn't made a ton of starts in his career. Twins are favored in this one, $1.80, and the total is 9.
Yeah, De Leon's is a little, Mexican restaurant here in town that's open 24 hours. It's like the best thing ever, and I can get breakfast all day. But that's just kind of what it reminded me of. But today I'm going to go back with the Twins on the run line here again today. We got beat up yesterday by that Detroit team for whatever reason. But yeah, I just kind of feel like this is one where the Twins get back after it here today, even with De Leon here on the mound. He's been pretty good. 2.84 ERA compared to Joey Wentz, 8.72.
Yeah, I know a lot of people worried about Wentz, but in this situation, you might want to consider trusting him, I would think, considering, with De Leon in there. But Wentz still 10.24 ERA in the last 5 games. And Detroit, 4-13 in the last 17. I don't know though about De Leon. I want to try to find a way on Detroit, but God, these numbers are so bad, really, of late. I'm going to end up on the over here in this one. I'm sure Minnesota. You're just taking a money line, though, Mindy?
No, I'm going to take Twins on the run line.
Okay. Well, I'm
like plus 111, some lucky numbers there, so I'll take it.
See what the chat has to say. I'm going to go over the 9 runs. Pretty sure. I
like it.
I don't want to lay a run line right now. I don't know. I don't mind Wentz necessarily. The numbers are bad, I know. So, Twins money line for Jared. For everybody's going to be on the Twins. I already know this, right? And Angels with me maybe on Detroit. Okay, look at this. Okay, there is some support, plenty of support for the Tigers. Wow, okay. Oh, I'm going with the over. I'm not gonna. So's Fernando here, and yeah, Jared's confident. Everyone could be confident in these Twins. It amounts to a bullpen game for Minnesota, so. Tigers, Darren's on the Twins. All right. Jared as well. Yeah, that was just it. I mean, in that game, we went on the air. There wasn't a lot of information yesterday. They ended up starting with Best, and if any, right, one of our losers on the show. So. I don't know. I don't want to come back on the Twin. I lack of confidence there with me in that game. So Mindy will take the run line. I'll take the over. We'll get 2 plays out of this one. Let's continue with the Orioles here on the road with Gibson. We do see Steele returning here for the Cubs. The line is the one on the Cubs are favored here. Let me just fix that. Mindy. All right, Kyle Gibson and Justin Steele. So Steele, $1.30 here. The total is 8 under -115.
Well, good morning to Steve Fowlo. He has made it today on this one. I feel like, I see a lot of Cubs here today in the chat. But I'm going to go ahead and go back on the Orioles here again today. I know they got beat up pretty bad here yesterday. Steele here, 2.43 ERA at home compared to Kyle Gibson with that 3.9. Again, this one here for me kind of comes down to this bullpen, right? The Orioles here, 3.62, 22 saves. the Cubs 4.51, only 9 saves this season. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go back on the Orioles here today.
All right, Mindy will try the Orioles here on the road with Kyle Gibson. Yeah, 2.67 ERA in his last 5 starts. He's won 4 of those. Orioles have won 6 of 8. Cubs have won 6 of 7. Man, the Cubs have to be the streakiest thing going.
The streakiest thing.
That's what it feels like, Mindy,
Yeah.
with this club. They just seem to, be winning streaks, losing streaks, if you will, back and forth. So, man, all right. I'm gonna be on the under in this one with the Orioles and the Cubs. Did Scotch give us our weather update? I'm not.
I see some folks giving us. It just says wind blowing in at Wrigley, lower runs for the Cubs.
Yeah, well, that's usually what the case is when you see the line like it is. So we already know the Cubs are producing a ton of unders. Look, they're 11 and 6 to the under in their last 17 games. Gibson starts 6 of the last 8. Gibson starts have gone under as well. Yeah, Steele's having a few issues. Certainly, I'm giving him a chance here in this one. So. With his return, remember he is coming back in this game off of an injury. So Steele still had 12 starts. He just missed a little bit of time, if I'm not mistaken, just one start or 2 starts here. So I'm going to take the under in this one, Mindy, on the Orioles. Let's see what the chat says. A lot of comments. Appreciate everybody here. Darren, Cubs and under. Scotch talking about that offense right now. Well, maybe the wind is a non-factor here, it looks like. Yeah, thank you on that one. 2 weeks. So we just missed a start or 2. Maybe Heartbreak Kid is talking about the under here in this one. Steve on Baltimore, Blake on the Cubs. So oh, great stats there from Butterscotch. Here's Alan on Baltimore. And Orlando, also Baltimore. Tyler Roderick on Baltimore. Jared's on the Cubs. Heartbreak Kid Cubs. Angel on the Orioles. A little bit of back and forth here, looks like, in this one. Mindy, here's Fernando on the over, but I'm on the under in this one. And Mindy on the Orioles. So, well, we could be selective here with our streak going. At this
All I know is I should just be going with the totals. I'm right on there with you.
Marlins and Nationals. Braxton Garrett on the road here, big favorite against Irvin, the other Irvin. They're both kind of bad. Garrett here, $1.60, 9 over 20.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild game yesterday. It did go over for me. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the under here today. Braxton Garrett has a 2.29 ERA here on the road versus that 5.81 for Jake Irvin. And the Nationals, again, Nationals still, down there averaging 3.74 runs per game. Marlins 4.08. They did reach or surpass their average there yesterday, but going under the total today.
I'm going to agree with you, Mindy. I don't know if we can get to 9.5. That might be better, obviously, but 9 over 20. I do like the under. Garrett 2.23 ERA in his last 6 starts. It's about these crummy offenses, I guess, here in this one. Irvin 10.24. You mentioned his bad numbers. He's gone over in 5 straight starts, but I do like the under in this one with Garrett pitching here. Washington's gone under in 5 of their last 8. They're not necessarily hitting. We know that. What's going on here with the chat in this one? Angel says Nationals on the run line. Allen on the under, Butterscotch on the over, Jared is on the over, Scotch is on the under, Darren also under, and Marlins. Steam came in on the Marlins. Steam came in on the over, so I was hoping to get the 9.5.
Right.
But I'll stick with it on the show here to get us a play. When I looked at the odds screen, let me see. Yeah, just a couple of places opened at 9, and there were 9. Okay, 9.5 at the casino down the street here. But all right, I'll still go under. Fernando's on the Marlins here. Heartbreak Kid on the Marlins as well. Hello to Zach Brown today.
Yeah, putting up the pick.
Your plays here with us. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Stephen Lewis, hello and welcome. Fernando, or let's see, Jamal, Miami, and under. All right. All right, we're on our first play right here with the under.
There we go. We're doing it.
Yeah. Blue Jays and Richards maybe is. I don't even think the books are willing. Okay, here's the line. I'm seeing the line come out right now at one particular book here in Las Vegas.
You find one finally? I just looked right now and I didn't see anything there.
Yeah.
All right.
This one's at my book down the street here. Texas with Dunning. I can't even necessarily still confirm Richards yet, but for all indications it will be Richards. And this one is going to be 135, Texas minus 135, 9 over 20. So I had 120. That was like kind of my guess. A little bit higher here. Obviously, Dunning pretty well. And 9.5 under 20, did I say? Let me take one more peek at that. Just looking off the odds screen. So 9 over 20. I'm sorry, I did say it right. 9 over 20.
Yeah, I just think that, I see here in the chat that everyone thinks that, Dunning is regressing a bit here. That is true, right? He struggled a bit. But it looks like to me, though, he's going up against a Blue Jays team here that is going to put out a bullpen game. So I'm going to go ahead and take Texas here at home. I'm going to think those bats here come through. They didn't yesterday. They lost a nail biter there at the end. But again, the Blue Jays, it's not like they've been really going out there and hitting much. And we know this Rangers team averages 6.34 runs per game, the highest in Major League Baseball. So for me, taking the Rangers.
All right. Well, we did come through with the team's team, though, yesterday, Mindy, with the total under.
That is true.
So, yeah, even though that was a little bit of a quirky game. Let's see what the chat has to say. For Richards, he mostly a bullpen game, I would guess. I think Richards can go a little bit. Yeah. Just want to see here what the chat's up to in this one. See if Blue Jays money line for Angel and Fernando as well. Steve will be on Texas. Butterscotch wants Toronto here as well. And is this a slump for the Rangers? This should be a big series. The bullpen, I talked up their bullpen, but it's starting to, ERA 4.5 now. So Jamal on the Rangers, Heartbreak Kid, Rangers. Ron on the over, Darren on the Rangers. Latifa takes Toronto here, and Damian takes Toronto. So I like Toronto. I like the Rangers with you, Mindy.
All right. Let's take a Rangers team.
Minus $1.35 probably. We'll see what, All right. We're on it.
We're on it. We're ready to go.
Verley on Toronto here in this one. Looks like we're a little bit of veto power here. Jolly Green Records, hello and welcome.
Hello. I know. I'm pretty sure they've been with us before.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I do remember Jolly Green being here. And we didn't see great execution out there late last night in some of those Major League Baseball games.
Right.
Watching that Dodger game, and it looked like, some high school ball out there. All right, Phillies and the Athletics in this one. So we do have a pitcher here for the Phillies that they were one of the teams that was a little late to the party like we were. But this is to be Christopher Sanchez. He will be the starter this week for this game. He had a hamstring injury, but has found his way in to be the fifth starter this week, mostly in AAA, but he's a starter. He's not an opener. They said, Rob Thompson said, if he could get 100 pitches out of him, he would be going pretty deep. So 10 games at Lehigh Valley, 29 walks in 49 and 2/3 innings, and 4.35 ERA so far. So gave up 1 run in 6 innings in his last start. And that's about what I have on him at this point.
All right. Well, I kind of feel like the Phillies handled the A's quite well yesterday. I kind of feel like they're going to go ahead and do that here again today. I'm going to take the Phillies here on the run line. Minus a 1.5. Again, it's one of those. I'll give Sanchez a try here in this one with the Phillies bats, averaging 4.50 runs of offense. Again, that A's team, 3.11. Caprillion, 6.68 ERA here at home. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the Phillies run line here.
Okay, yeah, untested, but maybe the A's have finally met their match in the Phillies, right? Phillies, look, yes, the A's did well against some good teams of late, especially in that Rays series. But here comes a Phillies team that's also playing quite well right now. So let's certainly give them some credit. They've won 10 out of their last 12 games right now, and all of a sudden it's the A's that are back to normal, if you will, with a 3-game losing streak. That's rather mild for them, but Caprillion, 3.75 ERA in his last 2 starts. He's been troublesome, certainly. I'll take the over in this one with the Phillies and the A's here. Steam came in on the over.
I like that too, Ramon. I like it too.
So really juiced up here, Mindy, for sure. What do I have listed on screen? 9 over 15. It's higher than that. It's 9 over 30 now. Phillies are up to $1.65, 9 over 30. So I'll just update the line. Hopefully we'll stick it in there on that. I'm sure there's going to be some 9.5s out there. Looking across the spectrum right now, I see 9.5 at one offshore book. One big offshore book, 9.5 under at DraftKings, 9.5 under at the South Point. So I'll take over though. Mindy is on the Phillies run line. The A's, the mojo's over. Maybe here for the A's. What'd the chat say? Let's see. Maybe Latifa is on the Phillies and the over. Allen's on the under. Teresa O'Brien, hello and welcome. Great to have you.
Good morning.
Verley on the Phillies. Looks like Panger on the Phillies, or he's just hungry. Here's Heartbreak Kid, Phillies run line. Yeah, Phillies are superior. We know that, but we know the A's are coming off their best streak last week of the season. Butterscotch says there'll be plenty of Base runners, Jamal, Oakland run line. Damian Betts, Philly run line. Julian says over in this one. Fernando on the over. He's on the under, and he's on the Phillies. Julian's on the Phillies. Steve is on the Phillies. Going to be a lot of support here, obviously, for the Phillies against the A's. Okay. All right, Mindy on the Phillies run line. I'll take the over in this one. And I see what you said there. Yeah, and I might be saving a premium or two myself because I need some winners.
Right.
Look, I don't mind. We give out the winners right here, no doubt about it. I mean, that's what we're doing. The Rockies on the road at the Braves. Oh boy.
Oh,
85. Yeah, Braves 285. And the total here is 9.5 over 20. This is the big afternoon window here for Eastern 110 Pacific. 3:10 Mindy time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like a little bit of everything here in this game today. So it's hard for me to pick which one I want to, keep for my super secret picks and give out here some more winners on the show. I think I'm just going to go ahead and give the Braves under 10 here today. I think that's going to be my pick here in this one. I just kind of feel like, we're going to have a little bit of a struggling Rockies team here again. You got Siebold, 4.44 ERA at home. Elder, 3.3 for the Braves here at home. ERA overall, though, is better, 2.69. And it looks like those I know those Rockies bats, I kind of feel like they've cooled off a bit. Braves, not so much. They kind of been on fire. But again, I feel like this one kind of comes in around 8 runs or so.
All right. Hey, hello to Bangers Boy. Hey, my first time. Fernando here on he'll lay 2.5 with the Braves.
Super secret.
Here's
yeah.
Atlanta run line for Steve. I like the under too, Mindy. Let's see. Can we get a 10 out there in betting land? Let's see. Yeah, well, DraftKings is at 10. So is the South Point. The books we follow here at Tony's Picks, 9.5, but that's okay. Atlanta all day for Latifa. And let's see, Jamal here, Atlanta. Just lay the money line, he says here, Burley. We'll lay the run line, butterscotch on the run line. Curtis can check out our newcomer here. Okay, great. Yeah, we can get a 10. I'll be all about that right now. I want the under in this game with Elder pitching against this Rockies lineup. I know what you're saying about Seabold in this one, Mindy, but he does have a 2 ERA, just over 2 ERA in his last 3 starts, and has gone under in 4 straight. Rockies have gone under in 11 of their last 16 games. How about Elder, though, Mindy? He's gone under in 8 straight starts.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Let's take the under in this one, gang. Howard will lay the run line. Pirates on the road. Goodkeller, favorite here on the road, minus $1.15, 8.5 under 15. Pirates almost came back. I had them on a premium. I had some rough results yesterday, and we'll see what happens here today, though. Pirates and Brewers. Pirates a favorite on the road. Slight favorite.
Sorry about that. Excuse me. But it's hard to keep up with all these 3-10 games. There's like a ton of them.
Yeah.
I have to find just the right one. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with this Pirates team on the money line. It's one of those that Miley hasn't pitched here in a while. Don't know how he's going to come back and do. Brewers offense hasn't been real hot either. 4.31 runs of offense compared to the Pirates at 4.65 there. So for me, taking the Pirates to win this one today.
Well, I'm glad you're on him because I'm on him too. I lost with him yesterday. I want to come back with him today, maybe against my better judgment, maybe against our better judgment. But I want the Pirates here. Kind of bothers me their favorite, actually. So, yeah, maybe on the show that works for me. Is I probably was going to come back with them on a premium again. I don't usually like to do that, coming back in with the same club. I just kind of got tossed on, but here's Thomas on the Brewers, but Fernando on the Pirates. Here is Butterscotch on Pittsburgh and Burley on the Pirates as well. Steve on Pittsburgh. So plenty of support for Pittsburgh. And I was on an island yesterday, it felt like, when we talked about it on the show. So I'm glad you guys are on them. Fernandez is keep fading him, and that didn't work for me last night. So
Right.
But if you're on him, I'm on him. I'm going to take him here. I did see the line for that WNBA come out finally.
All right. Finally.
If anybody's, nowhere in the middle of the baseball, and if everyone had their little roster, or their sheet ready to go, and they're like us, it's going to be the Dallas Wings are going to be probably close to 7. I would think right now 2 separate lines have come out. One's at 6.5, one's at 8. I'm sure they'll meet in the middle. Total is going to be about 162.5. So we'll see where we're at when we get to that point of the show. But that's what we're looking at, that WNBA game. If any of you guys were waiting for it, like I was,
right.
Looks like the line's going to be. You see another book popping up 8. Let's just call it 8 at this point. 8 and 162.5 is what it's going to look like there in the W. We'll get to it in just a moment. Mike Allison here today. Hello to Mike. Welcome.
Mike.
He's on Pittsburgh.
Nice to see you.
Hangers on Pittsburgh. Nathan in the race to 2. Jamal was on. I think we run over that. Jamal on the Pirates. Yeah. Everybody was on the Pirates.
Go Pirates.
Heartbreak Kid. Wow, it's funny everybody's on the Pirates today, and I maybe I just had it. Oh, they almost came back. I know everybody had the Brewers yesterday. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Just a few issues here. I keep having technical issues. I've got issues. All right. Yeah, would have been a lot more embarrassing if we were on a losing streak, but we got 109 in here right now. So appreciative of everybody. I'd like to think that our 109 viewership today is a tribute to the success over the last week, Mindy, for sure, because we are cooking. Here's the Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals got the 2 lines up there again. The Mets are favored, of course, in this one with Senga. There we go. Senga. 160, 9 under 15.
Senga. Jenga. For me, I'm going to go ahead and take the over here with Senga and the Cardinals. Adam Wainwright, 6.75 ERA for Wainwright on the road. He's been struggling a little bit. Cardinals bullpen, 4.21 ERA, is allowed 113 earned runs, 25 home runs. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this one.
All right, Mindy on the over here. Wainwright and Senga. Yeah, Waney with issues maybe here. Senga, maybe he's okay. I don't know, but Cardinals, man, this Cardinals team, this price looks high though to me. Let's see what the chat has to say. Let's just dump it now. Confusing there. There we go. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay. Darren's on the Mets. And Butterscotch has the Mets as a lock. Steve's on the Mets. Blake's on the Mets.
Vic also likes the Mets. On the run line. There we go.
Guys, yeah. No, I get it. Mets run line for Jamal. Here's Vic here today. Hello, Vic.
Right.
Mets run line. Welcome, Vic. Nice. And Mike Allison on the Mets.
Ron going with the Cardinals, though.
Okay.
He's being Mr. Anti-Met. Couldn't come up with anything.
Derail. Nice to have Derail. Lots of new commenters, lots of new faces here today.
Yeah. Derail. That's a cool little name.
Jared said, no, let's see. Guess I'm going to have to pull the trigger here. Pull that trigger! In this one. Okay. At 9, I'm going to be on the under here with Wainwright and Senga.
You challenging me, Ramon?
Oh, you went over? Okay.
Yep. I'll take a challenge. It's okay.
Challenge is on.
Challenge. I'm writing it down. Mindy versus Ramon. Top rope grudge match.
That's fine. Tommy's on the under. We got to have a challenge.
Right.
You won yesterday's challenge, I believe. Oh no, we both won. We both won the challenge.
That's right. It was a one-run game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do we got here? Maybe we'll get it at 9 and we'll tie.
It is pretty much 9, it looks like, for the most part. So here comes the Angels and the Royals. Let's go to our Angels and Royals correspondent.
Right.
Canning on the road here. $1.65. The total here is 10 under 15 now.
Yeah, that was a nice outing, though, by Cox. He was here in the Storm Chasers in Omaha for a while, pitched really well last night in those mid-innings, struck out quite a few folks. Ohtani, that was the big one, right? But for me in this one today, I'm going to go under this total. I think there's going to be, again, I think that's going to be a decent pitching matchup here. I know Canning has a little bit of elevated ERA, but if I take a look at Myers here, he has a 1.93 ERA in his 4.7 innings that he's pitched at home. So I look for him to keep it going here again today. Royals still only scoring 4 runs of offense.
Yeah, Royals have gone
under. What's that?
Royals have gone under in 12 of the last 17 games. Yeah, Myers, we'll see. He's got the one start. He has allowed 13 runs in his last 21 innings pitched over 5 games. Canning 3 and 7 to the under so far. Angels are producing certainly right now. They are hot, but I'm going to take under here. I think we might be able to get 10 in this one. So let's go ahead. I like the under in this game, under 10 with the Angels and the Royals today. Hello to Michael Thompson. He does like the under as well. Nathan under. Butterscotch will lay the 1.5. Hello to Moneyline here today.
Rem Most is here. Did we talk about him?
Oh, Rem Most is terrific. Rem Most is terrific. He would have been disappointed if he was here at the beginning when we weren't ready to go. He likes to be prompt. Steve on the Angels here. Ron on the under. Angels run line for Jamal. Angels money line for Fernando and Latifa on the Angels today. It's all about the chat here. I don't know, Rem Most. Mindy says I'm ahead. I say she's ahead. So I don't know.
I still feel like I owe Ramon a pizza, and he
trying-
won't take my pizza from me.
And that's saying something. Because who am I to turn down a fine pizza?
Right. He said we'll settle when we're in person one day. I'm like, all right, fine. Fine,
There's
Ramon.
not only one like Blake. There's like 15, isn't there?
Yeah, it's one of those like you have to go out of the live stream and go back in, and then you can see the current number of likes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Otherwise, like if I go look at the likes, it says 1 because I hit the like button. But if I go like all the way out of YouTube and come back in, let's see, where are we going to be at? There, I'm getting it.
I never like my own show. That's a bad. And okay.
You don't like your own show.
And I forgot to turn my Facebook, my private, my.
Oh, you didn't get it on there today?
I put my show on Facebook, Mindy. For 8 months, I thought I was running my show live on Facebook, and none of my family or friends ever commented or came in the
or
chat.
Liked it, right?
Right, and I'm like, man, these guys don't even like me anymore. What if I put my obituary on Facebook? No one would see it. Turns out I had the wrong setting on. For 8 months, the feed never went to my Facebook page, and I forgot to do it again today.
That's something. Right. It sounds like something I would do, not you. You're like all on top of things. I'm the one that's all scatterbrained. So
we're on the under here.
Angels. So yeah, we have 19 likes out of 119 folks.
Okay.
So there's 100 people like
I don't mind. I thank everybody for saying like and smash. I'm terrible at that, and I'm supposed to do it. That's White Sox and Mariners here. In this one, the Mariners are $1.50 with Logan Gilbert against Lucas Giolito. The total 7/25.
So what do we got? Still at minus 150. I think I'm still going to go ahead and take the Mariners at minus 150. I don't mind it. It's one of those I kind of want to take them on the run line today. I just like the Mariners here a lot in this one. I like Logan Gilbert. 4.11 ERA, but it has that 0.82 whip, like allows 0 runners via the walk. It has kept his home runs down, 28.9% K rate, only allows a 380 slugging. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Mariners here.
This is one I can get behind here. It's right in the middle, 150. We'll still take him on the money line. Not comfortable. 7/25. Wow. Butterscotch will take the White Sox here. Get busy living. Oh my gosh, so good to have you. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
Great. Thank you so much.
Get busy living.
Obviously,
that's a good way to live by, right? A good mantra.
Yeah, and obviously, they know us or they like the show. Never seen them comment, so that makes us feel really good. You obviously watch or listen, and got a chance to come in here on the weekend and made sure you said hi. That really makes us feel good. Here's Fernando, Mariners, Jared on the under, Fernando on the under. Look at Burley's on the White Sox, Steve's on Seattle. We're all over the place on this game.
Right.
Fernando says 100 likes. See?
Yes. At least 100.
Okay.
What's next? The Astros?
Jared Bush talking about Gary Cohen. Did you see John Sterling get hit by that ball?
I was wondering what happened. Like, I was waiting for a replay. I didn't see it. Like, I had turned away, and then I saw him down on the mound. That was
last night. Yes. Houck, Tanner Houck. Yes, and it got hit in the face.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about a different one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was an announcer that got hit by a foul ball.
Oh, no, I did not see that.
Legendary Yankees announcer John Sterling last week, but Tanner Houck, that was a scary incident yesterday, getting hit. The 10-1 lead at the time, and got hit in the face. So maybe he was able to get up and everything, so that was great. All right, Ron likes Seattle. Gilbert's got the over here. And we'll take the Mariners. Okay, keep it going here with the Reds and the Astros. Hunter Green and Brandon Belak. Belak, what a story he's been, considering where the Astros have kind of been with their pitching. Their pitching's awesome. We know that. But Belak's come in here and done a very nice job. And only $1.20 here against. Look, you guys had it right yesterday. I mean, I came in, I took the Astros as a premium, but everybody, Mindy, you wanted Reds run line, Tony Reds run line. You guys are hot on the Reds in the chat, and I'm like, oh, this looks like a great price. I mean, this looks like another great price.
Right.
The Astros, you guys are like 10 games over 500. The Reds are not great, but Reds look like they're $1.20. Go ahead, Mindy.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those again, I would take the Reds on the run line here again if that price was decent. But again, I think this Astros at minus 125 is the steal today. That's where I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to take Belak here. 2.46 ERA versus Hunter Green, 3.35. The Astros bullpen is a lot better here as well. Only allowing 81 earned runs, 115 there for the Reds. So for me, I kind of feel like all the money is on Cincinnati when you can play them on the run line, not so much on the money line for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Astros today.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to lead you into it like that. I know you come already set, everybody. It's not like I can talk Mindy into it.
Yeah, I mean, because I understand, Belak, he kind of got, has been getting a little roughed up here as of late. So I understand, but I just think the price is too good to pass up today. Kind of like how you were saying yesterday.
Ron talking about that McGregor situation. Look, very serious charges. I don't want to belittle it, but I've seen the video, and there were literally dozens of people around as Mr. McGregor seemed to escort the woman by holding her hand and walking into that bathroom. Now, look, no is no. No means no. We all know that. So those are serious allegations, not for me to comment. But I will say that if that video is from the moment of going into, there were literally dozens of people around and a lot of joking and laughing as they walked into the, she, could have yelled and screamed there at that point. I don't know. I that's a shame on me for saying it like that. Here's Butterscotch on the Reds. Jamal Jones on the under, Fernando on the Reds, Panger Life on the Reds, and Derail also Reds here. See what I'm saying, Mindy? Everyone likes, and look, you mentioned it. Yeah, overall, Green, good. We know he's good. Belak has good numbers. Hasn't been as strong of late. 4.88 in his last 4 starts, but I was just talking about overall. I think he's been pretty good, considering he had to come in and be the one to, it looks like he's a regular part of the rotation. I mean, he is, of course, with making 7 starts now. But again, he was brought in there because of kind of been, injury. Yeah, Green's a little bit stronger on the road here. Just looks too cheap. I'm on it with you, Mindy. I've got to take it. Look. Right. I failed with him yesterday. I had the over on the show. I was just wrong on that game. Houston here for Steve. And Jared's on the over. Darren on the Astros. And let's see what else. All right, I think that's yeah, Tom, good on the Reds, but again, we're talking about a team that's still, they got to 500, and right now, I know nobody wants to talk about, we don't talk about the playoffs yet, but I don't know, it's better to be in the playoff picture than out of it at this, or farther out of it anyway. Panger Live says De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Yankees and Red Sox. Here's Schmidt and Bayo. Bayo $1.39 under 20.
Yeah, what happened with the Yankees yesterday, Ramon? All I saw was about 13 runs in the fifth inning. I mean, geez, they just been
Yeah.
really like getting it done here. And so then it's like, why do I want to come back on the Yankees here again today? But I think that's where I'm gonna go. I feel like I just been on the wrong side of the series last time and the series here this time. Especially with like Schmidt, he worries me, right? A 5.48 ERA on the road. Still feel like though we have that Yankees team as long as Schmidt can get into a little bit deeper innings, you have a bullpen out there that's lights out. I'm gonna go ahead and go back on the Yankees here again today. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, well, we that was
Split it
one
up
of
yet.
our losses. So I don't know. I've been so supportive of Bello here, so I'm going to be on the under in this one at 9 under 20. Steam came in a little bit here on the under.
I like
I
the
don't
under.
look. Schmidt's been looking pretty decent. He's got 2 ERA over his last 4 starts. Bale hasn't been too bad either. 3 ERA in his last 4 starts, but he's 0-3 in those 4 starts. So the Red Sox have gone under in 9 of their last 13. Bayo's gone under in 3 of the last 4. Yankees have also gone under in 9 of their last 13. And Schmidt has gone under in 5 straight starts. Give me the under in this
I like it.
one. Look, I know what happened yesterday, and well, uh, I gave out the over as social media as my social media play of the day. So yeah, the Red Sox handled that easily, but I'm going to try the under today in this one.
Ding.
So
Ramon
the
is wanted.
chat here says here, Mr. D Block, hmm, is says under. I think Jamal on the over. Yankees going to blow out. He says here. Fernando on the Red Sox. Rail on the Yankees. Yeah, hopefully not a big problem for Judge, but Boston here for Butterscotch. Fernando on the over. Banger Life Boston team total over. Butterscotch also first 5 under. Steve's on the over. Mike Allison on the under here. And Thomas Lewis. Like Bill Walton. I don't know if anybody's I want to watch that 30 for 30 or what? No, the series there on Bill Walton, but it's like 3 hours long or something. I didn't know he was.
Ramon, when you got 3 hours, like July 10th, All-Star break,
That's
something
when
like
I'll
that.
watch it because I'm a big Bill Walton guy. But Bill Walton famously said, "It's only minor surgery when it's on somebody else."
There you go.
Verley says Boston and over here. Mindy's on the Yankees. I'll take the under.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the Yankees.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I can't do it after the
I know.
blow. I know. Just throw it out. It's one game. All right. Like to throw out the Padres. They're going up against the Rays here. Snell, the former Ray, going for San Diego. The Padres here are now the favorite in this game at minus 115, 8/20. Pretty sure the Rays were the overnight favorite. I guess the Padres are favored now. I'm surprised.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not totally surprised, but then I am, right? This one has a lot of conflicting information for me, right? It's one of those that Eflin has the 5.53 ERA on the road. Blake Snell has a 4.6 ERA at home. He also has the better K rate per 9, Blake Snell does, and gives up less home runs. But Blake Snell is 3-10 on the mound, and Eflin is 10-2. So again, I feel like this should be a really good spot here for the Padres, but I struggle with this Padres team. It's just one of those that they don't win me money very often. But I feel like I'm going to take them here today. I'm going to go ahead and go on the Padres. I think we're going to move that record for Snell to 4-10, Ramon.
Yeah, look, Everybody makes fun of Snell. Here is all of a sudden he's got a 0.75 ERA in his last 4 starts. Crazy his numbers with that 3-10 record. He's gone under in 6 of his last 7 games. So that's kind of the direction that I was looking here in this one. Was to go under with Eflin and Snell, and that's what I'm going to end up doing. Look, Eflin has gone under in 3 straight. You mentioned it, 10-2 when Eflin starts.
I know.
And 3-10 for the Padres when Snell. How could I take my Padres in this?
I know. That's why I said this one was tough, but all the numbers I have say Padres, so it's like I would have to go against, everything that I do to go ahead and take the Rays today. So I'm gonna stick with my numbers here.
Okay. Well, I hope it's a
Ron
good day.
Ron doesn't like it at all. He's taking.
Tampa. It's funny. You almost talk to the Tampa players to a man. At least the veterans. They remember back in that in the bubble, and they really liked it out here. So maybe they like it. Here's. Ron says Rays and Eflin.
Yeah, he likes Rays.
Rays run line. Yep. Derail. Jamal, everybody on the Rays, it looks like. Jared's with you, though, in this one. James Dixon here today. Hello. Panger said Rays run line. Steve on Tampa Bay. I'm on the under rim. Darren on the Rays. Yeah, Snell, big inconsistency right now. That's what it feels like. Hello to Arnold Estrada.
Hello.
Great. What's the man? We feel like almost getting a record here.
Yeah, with all these newbies, nice, or not new, but probably new to chatting. So we like that. It's fun.
Are the Padres value here? I don't know. Eflin's look pretty good. Tampa Bay is 11-3 in their last 14 games. Padres, just one mistake. It was a slip up actually. I said yesterday, and nobody caught it. I don't know. I said, "Oh, Padres have been a big time over this." Of course, they've been a massive. I said I used the word massive. I said Padres have been a massive over this season, and then the next one I said, and they've also been going over a little bit. So the intention was the same. Of course, the Padres have been the biggest under team in the league. There's no doubt about it. I hope so, Jared, but I'll take Mindy's on the Padres. I'll take she did. She took them. And
I did it first.
I'll be on the under. The Giants have made their pitching known here, and looks like Wood, another pitcher coming back from injury right now in this one, and we know Wood can be good.
Good Wood.
Bobby Miller, though, has also been looking pretty good. The Dodgers here are $1.70, 8.5 over 15.
Yeah, the Dodgers sitting at a 0.78 ERA. Giants 4.8. Giants are 1-9 in the last 10 in Los Angeles. Give me the Dodgers here today, Ramon.
All right, Mindy takes the Dodgers in this one with Bobby Miller. Really been a nice addition to this team. Every pitcher, right? I mean, they trucked another one out there yesterday. Dodgers $1.07 money line, Mindy.
Yeah, I'll take them on the money line. $1.70 is not so bad for this one, I don't think.
Okay. And I'll try the over in this one with the Giants and the Dodgers. $1.70 even. This one seems a little bit high. Wood coming off
like that, huh? All right.
Gotcha. Well, Wood coming off the injured list here. Missed some starts anyway. I know that. And Dodgers 8-12 in their last 20. Too bad, Dodgers. Giants.
Too bad the Padres can't do something.
Oh, yeah. Look what Arizona's doing now. The Giants are hot. They've won 9 of their last 12. Miller has 0.78 ERA in his last 4 starts, but that Dodger bullpen 4.79 ERA. I'm going to go over. 8.5 in this one with the Giants and the Dodgers. Let's see what the chat has to say. Dodgers for Steve. Fernando's on the Giants. Verley's on the Dodgers. Butterscotch will lay the 1.5, so will Ron. Curtis says, give me him in the first 5. All right. Mr. D Block on the over as well with me in that one.
Cool.
All right, let's wrap it up here in baseball.
Here we go, our last one.
Yep, Guardians and the Diamondbacks. Bieber on the road here, $1.15, 8.5 over 20.
I'm gonna take the Guardians in this one.
Okay.
It's one of those, the Guardians, struggle on offense sometimes, and to me, it kind of feels like the Padres. For whatever reason, they struggle on offense here and there. But they have, I think, turned the corner a little bit in June. They've been scoring a little bit more here, up to 4.17. It's the Diamondbacks. They're scoring more right now, 4.79. Tommy Henry, 4.86 ERA, gives up a slugging of 4.45 compared to Bieber, only 2.79. Guardians here also with the better bullpen. I just need Bieber to have a good outing, and I'll feel pretty good getting into the later innings here.
Yeah, I'm putting my trust in Bieber in this one. Look, Henry has been pretty darn profitable, but he still has a 5 ERA in his last 4 starts. Arizona 7-2 this season. Henry's up 5 units so far since he's joined the rotation. Pretty good. Mentioned Arizona and their good streak, but they have lost 3 of their last 4. We did take it on the chin yesterday, Mindy, trying to go with the Guardians on the run line.
Right.
And but I want to be a believer here with Bieber. Yeah, I'm gonna try him here. Needs the offense to do something, no doubt about it. But I want Cleveland in this spot against the Diamondbacks. If you're on them, I'm on them.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
And let's see here. Thomas Lewis on the Diamondbacks, it looks like, though. Yeah, Scotch, that's where Bieber's had some issues, certainly. But Guardians 2-6 in his road starts. Walk this way. How you been? Nice to see you. Yes. Early says Arizona grabs this one late. Michael Thompson says Cleveland on the money line, and that's what we're on. Okay. Jamal under.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.